They're wearing white. Should I put them as white? Yeah, that's
fine. Thank you. Please remain standing for the national anthem, performed by Braden Dillmore on electric guitar.
Check.
Thank you.
That works. Clellan. Oh, I'm excited for North Carolina.
It's too sexy. As low as it can go. I wonder if you put it on fast, if it's like literally. Alright, it's okay. The gimbal sensitivity will be at its lowest tonight.
Gotta get
are nothing to scoff at. There's some absolute dogs over there at Stansbury, and they expect to win every game they go into.
We will get into players and matchups as the game
Freaking
proceeds.
heck, this is so Cincy.
Bacon at the 1 and bobble there initially. Stymies the return, but how about moving the pile there up to the 20-yard line is where we'll see the Lions offense come out. And you talk about Payson. You talk about the best start since 78, 6-2 overall, 4-1 in reaching.
Kick return number 23, Kelvin Smith.
RBI. But tonight they're missing their starting quarterback in Caden Edwards, and it will be Dylan Wall, the junior, to lead the offense here for Payson.
Yeah, there's offensive players out for both teams. The quarterback for Payson and the running back, Matakai Haley, for Stansbury. So each team is missing a key component. Who can rise to the adversity and take control of this game? I'm really interested to see, because this is really the biggest test that Stansbury's had as well.
We'll learn a lot about these two teams, and you talk about a young man to watch. He's lined up right at the bottom of the screen there, number 9, Easton Baker, for this Stansbury defense. He is a monster, as you see him. He was ready to come across that line, and you will see he may have drawn the penalty here.
Penalty marker encroachment on Stansbury.
Going that way. We're like, hold your water, Easton. It's going to be okay. Kid you really love. But there's some big boys down below as well. We're talking about number 70, Nasa Vaca, 6 foot, only 350 pounds. They've got other little guys like sophomore Isaac Finau, 6'1", 300.
We're manually keeping that. At times you see a start clock.
Cooper Swayze is a kid. He comes in at 6'1", 175 pounds, runs about an 11.5, 11.400 last year. I think he's even faster than that now. He'll get it done through the air, on the ground, in the sea, whatever you need to be done, he will do it. Heck, he might even grab your water for you, Dane.
Hey, that'd be fantastic, because you can tell the voice a little raspy. An average night tonight for Swayze, he's over 1,000 yards receiving through 9 weeks. They'll come near side, that batted down, that pressure of Stansbury causing havoc early on, and it will be 3rd down.
Yeah, you can't.
Handoff up the middle, 4-yard loss.
Tight behind the line.
Yeah, it was a run right into the teeth of that Stansbury defense. These Stallions don't mess around. They grit, they nail, they bite, they kick. They do whatever they can to get through there. And they're basically tempting the Payson men to throw the ball.
It'll be 3rd and 9, and passing down. They'll run a little screen here, trying to work around. Look at that Stansbury defense coming up. Mason Maxwell coming up to help make the stop, including Crafton Matthews there for the Stallions D. Will bring them 4th down.
Stansbury staying strong. Now, the big question is, what are they going to do without Matakai Haley?
That pass play
Talking
brings
to
up
Eric
4th
Alden
down and
before this
9 for
game,
the Lions.
one of my favorite coaches in the state, as I always say. He's going to come in and he said he's going to do running back by committee, but they have as well.
That snap low kick here, able to be gotten away. And it's a Thursday night, Moose. I'm not used to Thursday night lights. This will be down to the 42 of Stansbury.
Yeah, that ball took a great roll. Good job by the punter.
Well, by
Right
Judge
to the
and
ball,
Stansbury
hitting it down.
back to their own
And when you do
42-yard
those
line where they will
rugby
start.
kicks, there's 2 options. Hit it high or hit it low and pray. And that prayer was answered right there to get the ball to the opposite 42, getting them not awful field position.
All right, we're going to settle into this game. I ask for your patience. We're trying to get kind of the system set up and everything kind of organized, so my apologies. It's 1st down for Stansbury. And this is a team who's they put up a lot of points, scored 72 week 1. They're averaging over 40 per game. That ball on the turf. Payson saying they have it, and they do.
Oh, play, Lions recover.
Looks like it was number 55, Trey Worthen, with the ball. And there were some miscommunications. The ball came and hit Ezra's head, bounced it back, and Payson was lucky to come up with it. Sometimes you get that second chance in football, which is always a good thing.
Yeah, we'll see if the Lion offense can cash in.
Lions will take over on the Stansbury 43-yard line, 1st and 10.
And company. We talk about this offense. They've had great runs all year long. Edwards not playing tonight, but near 60% completion percentage, throwing for almost 2,000 yards. And Bulkley has ran for almost 850 yards on the year. So good balance. We'll see if they can get that going here on their second drive. And pressure.
Pass complete to number 85. Revan Gonzalo, touchdown Lions.
Incredible throw by Dylan Great job by Dylan Wall staying in there. A kid who doesn't often play quarterback, but might have the coaches thinking twice about that with throws like that, Dane.
Going after try here for the Lions. The kick up, the kick good. Payson.
Extra point is good.
The Lions down. They strike first. They go to 7.
Good kick right there, and it's returnable, Dane.
Yeah, taken from the goal line, looking up the middle, and Payson stymieing it right around the 20-21-yard line. Moving the second drive of the game for the Stallions. You talk about missing Matiaki Halu. They still have a plethora of offensive talent.
Tackle by number 8, Jared Johnson.
Dylan Hamilton.
Stansbury will start on their own 21-yard line for 10.
Settle in here a little bit.
I really like Dylan Hamilton a lot. He does a lot for this team. But Ezra Harris, if he can collect the ball, he can throw the ball. Kid's an absolute dude. He's been playing quarterback for years, and he has complete command of this offense as long as he catches the snap.
It is Brock Wilson in the backfield for Stansbury. As Harris keeping it, trying to evade the tackle, and can't do it. Oh, how about the pursuit there defensively by
Quarterback keeper
Ewell in on the
lost
stop.
in the backfield because of a hurt right of Lions.
Great play. Stansbury's getting tested. This is the first time I think they've been down all year as well.
It very well could be. We'll talk about that after this plays. Empty backfield motion here. They will go with a fly sweep. And look at that Payson defense all over it, smothering on the play. Another loss here for Stansbury.
This is surprising for me. Stansbury's
Shane McClellan on the tackle.
Classification for me, Dave. And watching them get
Brings up a long third down for Stansbury. Let's hear you, crowd.
They started the year 72-13 over Pineview, 43-20 over Ridgeline. They played Skyline up in Idaho, 68-42. They've scored over 40 points in 7 of their 8 contests.
This Payson team's dangerous. All they've known is winning this year, being 6-2, and you can't tell them different that they shouldn't be region champions.
3rd and long. Harris over the middle, has a man caught. That's Hamilton. First down, Stansbury. And just like that, the Stallions convert on a 3rd and long, move the sticks.
Oh, you love to see Hamilton making
Pass
that play, the
complete over the middle,
surefire
run down by number
receiver.
6,
That's
Tanner
what's
Abbott.
hard about this Stansbury offense. You get them back behind the sticks, you've got a 3rd and long, you do what you're supposed to, and then they get the first.
Now we're going to have a timeout being taken by Payson. Didn't like the alignment there defensively, so Coach Hawley taking the timeout, wanting to get that
Timeout
defense
Lions.
oriented. We'll stay here. You talk about Payson, Bruce, and the start for them. Look, they lost to Mountain Crest week 2. That was a bit of a surprise.
very, very amazing to see the turnaround. You wouldn't think this would be the region game coming into the season.
They'll go on the ground. Wilson lost his footing there.
Well, that was the hit by number 10, Porter Bexton.
And we'll talk about a lot of juniors tonight for Payson. This is a young group for the Lions.
Yeah, Porter Beckstead over there at corner doesn't mind hitting, and he's a 6'1" behemoth as well.
Third down here for Stansbury. Here is Big Pocket rolling to his right. Pressure comes up. Penalty flag in on the play as Harris just has to throw this away. I'm guessing
Incomplete pass, but there is a flag on the field.
He says he'd rather have 4th down. That's what Coach Ole is saying. He's saying no.
Holding on the
we don't
offense, that penalty is declined. It will bring up 4th down and 9.
One turnover, and here's Stuff. And Dylan Hamilton will come out to punt this away.
I wouldn't be surprised with Elmer pulling some tricky things up his sleeve right here.
Yeah. Look, we did that Twilla game last year, and for a half, Twilla kind of had a bottle up. What was it, 14-13 at the break? It was close. And then second half, they really turned it on. It's a scary Stansbury group. It doesn't take much for that offense to get going. Hamilton. I think Moose might approve of that punt. A spiral angle. You take a hop and be down right at the 20.
Anytime a punt's at the 20,
Punt's down to the 20-yard line, where the Lions will take over 1st and 10.
Gotta love it. I wish it was farther. I wish it was deeper. I wish it was prettier, but it's still a great punt. Life without Haley is very difficult, Dave.
It is.
Haley ripping off 10, 15 yards a touch, bringing it in. The University of Utah commit has had a tumultuous recruiting experience. His brother's still trying to pull him to them Cougs down south. But we'll see if the Utes can hold on to Matakai Haley.
Let's be honest, he really should go to Idaho, but I mean, I get it.
Well, every kid on this field should and in the stands.
Should, yeah. First down for the Lions on the ground, right up the middle. Gain of just 2 on the carry. There for Payson.
Run up the middle by Jackson Wolfley.
We talked about him.
Gain of 2.
8 yards a touch. He'd be a good back out of that backfield for the Lions.
Yeah, you're going to have to open up the running game with the passing game, though. Really threaten it and get some of these guys out of the box.
They'll stay on the ground, slipping through 1 tackle, but just gained up by half their Stallions. Not much on 2nd down.
Kelton Smith, the ball carrier.
So this is what you don't want.
Short
You don't want
gain
to be
brings
behind
up
the
3rd
sticks
down
because number 9 down
and
there at
7.
the top of your screen, he's going to pin his ears back, and when he starts going, there's very few things on this planet that'll stop him.
We talk about Easton Baker. That young man had offers to BYU. Freshman? At least he's a sophomore. Right? I think it came after his freshman year, but low snap, and this one just has to be eaten. Not much to do there. And it will be a punt coming out here for Payson.
Well, if you like punting, this might be.
Ball was loose on the ground, but the Lions
Lucky for you,
recovered.
ladies and gentlemen, I love punting.
We knew 2 strong defenses, and then you find out about key players being missed on both sides. You kind of figured it might take a little bit for guys in new roles and having new pressures put on them to come through. And the defenses here have shined early.
Yeah, the quarterback for Payson, Dylan Wall, he's one of the top slot receivers in the state.
Yeah.
But you got to do what you got to do.
Pressure coming from Stansbury, and they're going to get there. A snap that was hard to be handled, and it's going to be
Ball got loose on the ground again.
The special
Payson
teams.
jumps on it, but turnover on down. Stansbury will take over at the Lions' 5-yard line.
Before you kick the ball. The snap was a little bit high, but it was still collectible. Got to get that down, get it in your sweet spot, and release that punt into the heavens. But this gives Stansbury a very short field. But we're going to see what they can do without Matakai Haley.
You really don't. It's not an offense that needs a lot of help. And when you're Payson coming into this game, you don't want to give a lot of help. And yet, it's first and goal.
Now, what's interesting that you, ladies and gentlemen, should be watching is Payson actually has more guys on the field than Stansbury. How long can Stansbury be playing? How many guys can they rotate on that offensive line? Because a lot of these guys are going 2 ways. If this becomes a shootout, I don't know what the conditioning's like for the O-line. I'm sure it's great, but that's going to be something that comes into question, the fatigue of the linemen.
I would guess the conditioning for Stansbury is pretty good. This is a team that they don't play with tempo. They play with like Jolt is in their Gatorade. I mean they absolutely just go another level. As here is Harris looking, end zone, caught, touchdown, Stansbury. Dylan Hamilton, touchdown reception. And Stansbury makes it pay.
Dylan did a great job. He got
Stansbury
popped
scores.
right there at the very end. Said, "Woof, that hurt a little bit, but I feel good because I made the touchdown, and that's what matters."
Chance for the Stallions to tie it up. Kick is up, and it is 7 apiece.
Extra point for the Stallions is good, tying up the score, 7-7.
You're watching KSL Sport Rewind's Game of the Week, presented by Hyman Associates, brought to you by Western Government University. Zone for the touchback, and Payson will start at their own 20.
He got goes into the end zone. Payson will start at their own 20-yard line, 1st and 10.
Here to get that offense a little bit of traction.
So you gotta give your quarterback some nice, easy, what I call confidence throws. Let's get him some screens. Let's get him some 5-yard.
Down, starting at the 20. They'll go to the ground. Just lean up the middle. Through one tackle.
And off to number 21, Jackson Bulkley breaks a few tackles, scrambles up for a gain.
Good Alexander Hamilton.
7.
Big Dylan Hamilton.
Second down and 3.
That kid is everywhere.
You watch one Stansbury game and you come to love number 20 for Stansbury. Baker coming near side. There's the quick throw, looking opposite ways. Good blocking set up there on the reception. And it's a first down.
Quick pass to number 1, Cooper Swayze. And that's enough for a Payson Lions first down.
That's what Stansbury's not quite used to. If they can tempo Stansbury, it's going to be a rough night for the Stallions.
First down, Wall out to Swayze again. Swayze turning back inside, brought down after a gain of 3. And on the tackle.
Quick pass to Swayze. Pick up at 3 yards, making it second down and 7.
Move right there by Swayze. Swayze is
From the Lions, 37-yard line.
Oh my goodness.
I'm wondering if he becomes that guy for Payson, where they're like, look, if we've got to move Wall back to the quarterback, we maybe try to leverage Swayze a little bit more in this offense and try to create space for him. Second down. Yeah. Probably was motion up front. The officials there all over. This will back Payson up.
Flag on the play.
Just like when you go to the well to get a fresh drink, you got to hold your water, Dane.
Ball start on the offense.
I got you. Yeah.
The 5-yard penalty will repeat first
Trust me, there's
down.
no one who knows better. I go through about 70 ounces of liquid when we call a game. Gotta hold your water.
That's true. Luckily, we have halftime breaks.
Some of us.
That is true again.
So it'll be 2nd and 13 here after the penalty. And again, flags in on the play. Back-to-back procedures here on the Lions, not helping the drive.
I really like the move
Flag on
right
the play.
there. by Dylan Chapman.
False
Number
start
50. Had a sweet little spin.
on the offense.
But
5-yard penalty
alas,
will
you
repeat.
can't have these
First down.
procedural penalties. You're
Second down.
just shooting yourself in the foot.
Easton Baker came over to one of the Payson players and just kind of gave him a little bit of a handshake there. I'm guessing the Payson player didn't seem too keen to. Not that he had a problem with it, but just like, I got to block you all night long. It's going to be a tough matchup. And right around the outside of the Stansbury D.
Yeah, Easton Baker, one of the top high school linebackers in the state.
Back to the ground, hit behind the line, and brought down. First man there for Stansbury was big, number 70.
And off to number 21, Jackson Wokley. He went nowhere. It'll bring up third down.
It looks like Stansbury's settling in on defense. They're like, we gave up one, we're not used to doing that. But Payson, be careful, they've done it once already. They can throw a strike here.
Well, really, it's just been that one play, right? Other than that, really, Payson hasn't been able to find a lot of success. They had a good place to start this drive. Now they're in third and deep. Wall rolling to his left, has space. He'll get back to the original line of scrimmage. There's the spin. Nice in there.
Dylan Wall on the quarterback keeper.
Mistakes, he'll be fourth down.
Scrambles up
they
for
didn't
about
have the
14
receivers
yards.
on teams. That was a gain of about 15 from my eyes up here. And they were just too far behind the sticks.
Trent Jones in on
It'll
the
be
tackle.
fourth down and 8.
The senior will come over, make the stop. 4th and 7 here for Payson. And this has been a little bit of the roll of dice here, the first couple of possessions for the Lions. Stansbury again bringing heat. Not a lot of distance on this one. Takes the Stansbury bounce and will be down right in midfield.
So one of the reasons it's making it rough is the operation time on the punt. If you see, when the ball is snapped,
Punt goes down to the
punter will
50-yard
allow
line.
the ball to get into his chest, and then extending it, and then going.
Stallions will take over
If
first
he
and
just
10.
stuck his arms out, caught the ball, went in one motion going forward, he would have a much easier time of going and getting that ball off quicker.
First down here for Stansbury, right in midfield. Ezra Hamilton. Yeah, pretty much. Ezra Harris and Dylan Hamilton. That's the combination of Ezra and Hamilton. The duo coming back out on the field. That duo responsible really for the only touchdown. The key plays there is here. Zion Williams with the bases.
Number 55, Trey Worthen on the sack.
Yeah, I wasn't anticipating that at all. With Trey Worthen going in there, they're aggressive.
Pushing the Stallions
And
back 2
Payson
yards. It'll be
provided
second
run
down and
defense.
12.
Stallions right back up to the line once again. Motion here, they will keep it with Harris. Ezra through tacklers. Ezra in the open field to the 30. Ezra the 20. 10, 5, touchdown Stansbury.
Absolutely amazing play by Ezra Harris right there. The quarterback
Quarterback keeper
can
up
do
the
it all.
middle by number
He
16,
can throw
Ezra
it, he
Harris.
can run it.
Rumbles
6-foot
down and
run,
scores a
190.
touchdown.
The senior, he's been doing it for years, like I said earlier. And he finally found his lane right there. What happened is Payson they pinched a little bit too hard, left the lane. He jumped out of a tackle, and that's what happens. One broken tackle can lead to a touchdown.
And look, I mean, Stansbury, their defense knows the pain of that as well. As the touchdown they conceded was, had an opportunity to get the stop, did not. As the procedure penalty here on Stansbury will back up the point after. But you see how quickly the Stansbury offense can make you pay.
False start on the
I'm going to
offense.
start calling him Peter Pan.
5-yard
He can throw,
penalty
he can
will
run, he can do a
retry
lot
the
of
extra
different things.
point.
Ezra Harris there says.
Can he fight? Can he throw? It's really difficult as a kicker popping back an extra 5 yards for the PAT. This could be a big play for this game.
Kick is up, and the kick is good.
Extra point is good.
14-7 on the liner through the uprights, and the Stallions take the lead for the first time. We're watching KSX Sports Radio's game.
Have you ever seen him throw? Or,
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, I didn't have to answer the question. Yeah, sure you can. Why not?
You just looked at me like, frankly, I was like, oh, man.
angled into the end zone, touchback.
Smart job not trying to grab that ball and return it when you have people running down your throat with no blockers there.
Kickoff
That looks
goes
like
into
to be
the
a middle
end zone.
return.
Payson will
When you have a
start
middle
1st and
return,
10 from
you
their
catch
own
it on the
20-yard
outside,
line.
You just say your prayers and hope you can make it to the next play.
Want to come back on that? Western Governors University, not only can you do your education on your timing, but how about this? You can earn a 1-year MBA with Western Governors University. They offer an education that is attainable, affordable, and full of support.
I'd like to thank some of our sponsors for this football team. Stoats Equipment, Olson's
I
Greenhouse,
should probably hop on
Kenny
that
Sane
one.
Construction, and Diamondback
I wasted
Manufacturing.
12 months of my life on a 2-year MBA. What was I thinking? Payson starting in their own 20. 12, another reception. Here for Payson. He is doing fantastic tonight.
That's up the middle, number 1, Cooper Swayze.
Phenomenal catch by
Remove the
Swayze.
chains. That's
Just
enough
got
for a
to
Payson Lion. First down.
Ball was behind him. He jumped behind, caught that ball, and still gained some yards.
You talk about the receivers in this region. How about Dylan Hamilton for Stansbury? Obviously Swayze for Payson. You have Luke Livingston of Timpanogos.
Very good.
It's a, what, wide receiver region?
I think so. And it's a great reason to have that.
Looking deep for Swayze, just overthrown by 2 yards.
And he slipped at the end right there. Gotta be careful. What's
Pass
interesting is a
intended for
lot of these
Swayze.
places you go in the
Incomplete.
state now,
That'll bring up
they're
second down and
nice
10.
turf fields. You come to Payson, they say we have this farmer work ethic. We know what we like. We've got Scottish blood running through our veins, and we like the grass field.
Well, Moose, that's a tonight special. Unless they have a home playoff game, which they very well could. This will be the last game here on the grass field at Payson. New stadium, new turf being installed over the offseason. As here is a keeper for Wall, and I love this ball. You see the speed of Dylan Wall up to midfield, first down Payson.
I
Wall
love
with the
Dylan
keeper.
Wall. He did such a good job there. But
Gets about
quarterbacks
16
get
on the
beat
carry
block.
up to the 50-yard line. That's
Stop
enough for a
blocking.
Payson
That's
Lion.
the block.
First down.
Really giving him the touchdown right there.
Trying to send this grass out on a positive note.
Not too many grass fields left in this state, Dave.
Not many. Wall on first down, rolls to his left this time. Has an option. That route cut off. That ball angled out the way, incomplete, intended target on.
Pass intended for number 88, Jackson Howard.
Dane
Incomplete.
Wall was absolutely hyped.
Had to bring
right
up
there.
second down and
He
10.
said, I already did something good. Let's see if I can do something better. And he put everything he had behind that ball.
Well, the tough thing is Howard actually has some space on kind of the underneath portion of that route. And Wall, with all that rolling, he's looking deep.
He's in mid-season form running,
Yeah.
but not quite throwing yet.
You know, a week ago he probably wasn't planning on lining up, behind center tonight. So.
No, I highly doubt it.
Yeah, filling in here for Andrew Edwards. They expect him to be back. As this ball on the ground, not much there. Wrapped up by the Stallions defense.
And on to number 21, Jackson Boltley. Met quickly by Luke Danes.
Kicker, but every once in a while you have to help the team
Brings up
out.
third down and 11.
It's a rough line.
It is a rough line. Quarterback just starting to unleash it, right?
No.
3rd and 12 here for the Lions.
You know what they say, Dan? Quarterbacks are people too.
I just wish they had fair representation of all the fans. That's all I
Amen.
want.
Amen.
3rd down, Wall. Switching quickly, sideline, too far, out of play, incomplete.
Ball goes deep, looking for number 10, Porter Beckstead. Just falls out, incomplete.
So big opportunity for the
4th down and 11.
Gotta flip the field because the defense has been playing well. They've given up one big play, and this game will get out of hand quick. If Stansbury can throw 21 points in a different.
Richmond Beckstead really needs a target like that. Down. That's how you want to keep the football. Takes a nice bounce. Oh, how about that? It was inside the 10 and grounded the shot.
Just like he drew it up.
With Judge Kick, it pins Stansbury deep at their 7-yard line, where they will take over.
When I was learning how to punt, I'd get on the judge machine to do that. My hands hurt so bad because I am not a natural catcher or athlete. But number 14 is.
In case anyone was wondering, wondering about that. We heard this story off air before the game started. Who just got tackled by his placeholder in high school? Come on, dude.
Happens. He was a better athlete than I.
It's a great story. First down, Stansbury here, starting in the 7. They scored 2-7. Final minute of the first quarter. They'll go on the ground. Goes away, good on there by Harris, and a gain of 10 on the carry.
Harris did a great job being patient. That's what I like seeing there.
Josh Weber on the tackle.
She's supposed to go through what seems to be between the guards.
Keeps Stansbury from getting a first down.
He stuck his foot in the ground and popped it out, analyzing the whole time, looking for his lanes, looking for what he needed to do. That's some very experienced running back play.
Good gain of 9. Little toss here. This one around the edge. Brock Wilson first down.
Run out of bounds by number 1, Super Swayze.
One thing you see that always makes me laugh is whenever a wide receiver or player sticks his arms up saying, I didn't do it.
Boy, did Harris get that off?
Yes, he did. That was a choice right
Fumble
there.
on the play.
Jones ended up having it in his hand. It was like a hot potato.
Looks like Stansbury recovers.
Harris felt like he was going
It'll be
down.
second down
He
and
said,
6.
you take it. Get some more yards.
From the 35-yard line.
Oh, there'll be some very intense wording going on during film set.
That's going to be a fun film session play. First quarter comes short of goals. 14-7 Stansbury leading Payson after the first. You're watching KSL Sport Rewind Game of the Week presented by Western Government Recruiting by Just Pilot Associates.
Fans, tonight we are excited to welcome Western Heating and Air to our game. Last month, Payson High School was nominated as one of the top 3 coolest schools in Utah County.
Don't have to be excited.
Thanks to the votes of the students, parents, faculty, and staff, Payson won first place and the title of the coolest school. Western Heating and Air representatives Ryan Snow, along with 2 Payson High alumni, Angie Snow and Jeff Marvin, are here to present Payson High School with a check for $1,000, 300 t-shirts, and the award for the coolest school.
Start of the second quarter, Dane Stewart was big with you. Stansbury. It took like 2 drives or so. And this is kind of the Stallions offense that we've been accustomed to the last couple of years.
Yeah, Stansbury. Oh,
That's bobbled. Harris. Boy, they keep on filing on it. It was going to get a flag. But no, big loss on the play.
yeah. Harris is
Right of lines in the backfield, sacks the quarterback.
He's probably going to end up getting with the center at halftime.
Third down and 13 for the Stallions.
What's going on? Almost has his head taken off the left side. But sometimes you get those calls, sometimes you don't.
I think that's a weather house. 3rd and 13 here for the Stallions.
Yeah, last time Payson was leading, there were weather helmets out on the field.
Pretty close. Pretty close. Harris stepping up, looking downfield over through his man. Was looking for Wilson, who is a great receiver in this offense. He was looking around for flags and uncovered.
Stallions pass intended for number 8, Brock Wilson. Ball's incomplete. Brings up 4th down and 13.
Before the ball even hit the ground, he's like, come on, ref, give me what I want.
Robinson now will head back to his good point with Stansbury, and that case of D continues to show he's got some ability here.
Oh, Riley little bunch down there, aren't they? You don't have a Tyler Batty down there, but you got a bunch of Tylers.
Well, that snap low for Stansbury, but it skips right to Hamilton. Who gives this away. Robinson will step away. It's a Stansbury wall inside the 20. And there.
Yelling, Peter, get away from the ball.
Punt stopped at the 28-yard line where the Payson Lions will start 1st and 10.
Tried to build momentum boost, but every time flag on the far side of the field right at the line of scrimmage.
Jackson Folkley on the carry, but there is a flag on the far line.
Something down there as well.
Might be not being lined up correctly. Check in here with the Stansbury back, so it's just going to be on the line.
Okay.
False start on the offense. That penalty is declined. That will bring up second down.
So, well, here's the thing.
You shouldn't let him play on, right?
But there is an illegal procedure call at the same time. I'm guessing that's what it was.
We need to hop into the huddle next time.
I'll have to give my back to the call to verify that. Timing on that one off, incomplete. Third down.
As intended for Swayze, falls incomplete. Brings up third down and 10.
Special teams have been huge. Miscues have been huge. You need one of these teams to really grab the momentum when they've got it and just run with it to have success in this game.
Squaring up. Boy, that nearly giving away through between a couple of Payson receivers.
Pass tipped to the line, falls incomplete.
Ball there was practically
Brings up fourth down and 10.
A lot of times as a receiver, if the ball's not coming to you, you better turn into a defensive back real quick. Wow. Wind's picking up a little bit. It's a little bit east to west, it feels like. So let's see how this affects the punt.
Stansbury coming back out on offense.
Holmes blocked, wobbles down to the 50-yard line where the Stallions will start, first and 10.
Moment, thank one of our sponsors, High Administration locations in Utah County. We'll also be with you virtually online if that works best. Full service law firm. We're trying to set up a little more trusted application. Associates for a free consultation. 316-475-4442.
Stansbury has been fortunate to have much better field position in this game. Let's see if it's...
He's looking deep, has a man. It's Wilson caught inside the 20, and Wilson caught down inside the 10. First and goal for Stansbury.
That was made by Swayze, deep in line territory. It'll be first and goal. Stansbury at the 9-yard line.
Where he's so used to the offense, he's going for a long time.
There is kind of fake the toss there. He'll keep it up the middle, gain of 3 there. It's one of the things that I think Harris probably doesn't get enough credit for, Moose.
Number 16, Ezra Harris, is met at the line by a Pride of Lions. Brings up second goal.
1,500 yards through the air, 24 touchdowns. He gets a lot of credit for running the ball, but he can swing it too. Side run for Harris, right side, bouncing into the end zone, touchdown, but a penalty flag here.
Stansbury walked into the end zone, but there's a flag on the play. Holding on the offense.
That's the equivalent of a wide receiver.
That'll back the Stallions up 10 yards, and they'll redo second down.
How many games have we called this year? This game number 8 for us.
Yep.
How many games have we been down on the field for respective teams to work out?
Everyone.
How many times have you heard that somebody, I don't want to say chirping, but players talking back and forth? I heard a couple of them tonight.
I heard some chirping. They're very familiar with each other.
Very familiar. Harris. Batted down. Great job there on the edge.
That was batted down by Lincoln Ewell. Pass falls incomplete.
He had some tumble out there. No.
As a Sonics fan, I don't like that at all. Bad memories. Defense here, Stansbury in a tough spot.
Field goal range, though.
Yeah. Backfield here for Harris. Looking in the middle, over through Hamilton. Incomplete, and it will be for
So what do you do here?
Fastball's incomplete.
So their kicker
Brings up
Let's
fourth
see what
down
he
for
can
the
do.
Stallions.
He has a
Goal on the go.
unorthodox kicking style. But he has the trust of his coach, Eric Alder. And this is a long one. Looks like a 33?
Yeah, it's just 33-yard try here for the Stallions. That kick is up. It looks true, and it is.
Field goal by number 22, Luke James, is good.
For Stansbury and Luke James.
Luke James has a huge leg. You'll see it on his kickoffs. He gets amazing trajectory on the ball. But he has a very interesting unorthodox style, like I said, where he's low to the ground and his hip is facing almost close to the post box. And he's coming around in a very soft style and not a big
This kick, returnable from the 5. Solid return there, Payson. Will happen on 25. I don't know if you watched our show this week, Bruce, but you should be
Tell
proud
me
of
about
me.
it.
You should be proud of me.
Kickoff fielded by number 23, Kelton Smith.
He wants to talk quarterbacks and receivers and all that. I made him go in.
Takes it down to the line, 25-yard line, where they will start first and 10.
He was ready to move on. Like, no. You got to talk about kickers and punters.
There we go.
Just for you, Bruce.
I love it. I appreciate it. Everyone should be watching that show. It's a phenomenal time.
You know what I learned this week?
Tell me.
You want to know the state record for the longest punt?
Yes, I do.
First down.
Teaser.
That's what we call a tease in the biz. On your side, here's Swayze. Making up one. Swayze through a tackle over to pick up 11.
The turf monster almost got
Swayze has a pickup of 11 yards, moves the chains for a Payson Lion. First down.
First down. Oh, that snap could be handled by Wall. He's got to eat it. Lost that play. 92-yard punt, Bruce.
Who did it?
Back in the 70s. I'd have to look up my notes.
Was it a Payson player?
No. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Let me see if I still have it. Oh yeah. Here we go. Second down. Over the middle. Swayze with the catch.
At this
That's
point,
complete
I'd
to
put about
Swayze.
9 guys on Swayze.
Pickup of 10 yards.
Make sure he's got a smile.
Yeah, Swayze's been the best guy tonight.
Third down and 5 to go.
Just to keep him honest.
Al Romero at Kearns, 1976, a 92-yarder.
Al Romero. Congratulations, Al Romero.
Wall, near side. This one over the top. Strong one to throw on a play.
Pass intended for Howard.
Yep.
Brett Thompson.
Thrown out of bounds incomplete.
Point after try.
Bring up 4th and 5.
25 yards or longer, and the longest field goal in the state this year prior to games last week was Organic and Juan Diego had a 52-yard.
Yep. I mean, watching Ian Sanchez last week with a 56 and a 54 in 1/2 was nuts.
Fourth down, Payson here to punt. Oh, now there you
Ah.
go, Bruce. There you go. That's a Moose Pinion special.
Oh.
Inside the 10 again, and now at the 7.
You know that feeling on Christmas
Judd kicks it down to the 8-yard line. Stansbury will take over on their own.
That's how I feel when I see punts like that, Dave.
We were down on the field. You got a coach telling you, Moose, my kicker, he's got something. That's Brandon Judd, the senior. Showing some skills here last couple of opportunities.
As long as he can collect the ball, he can get it off.
All right, one more kicking fact for you, Moose, because I know you appreciate it.
I love me some kicking
You want to know
facts.
the longest punt in the state this year?
This year?
Yep.
Yes, I do.
What is it? Oh, you want to know it?
Yeah.
75-yarder.
Okay.
Lincoln Eberhard at Alta. Doing
Oh.
your alma mater some good. Stansbury here on first down. Look at Payson. You can see him trying to rip that ball out.
Got to have those 5 points on that ball at all times.
Number 41,
How do you
Joshua
feel about your
Weber,
alma mater? Lincoln Eberhard.
first to hit the tackle, finished
You know
off
what?
by the
Anytime
line.
there's success at Alta, us Hawks fly together, my heart soars.
Second down. First down on the carry by Wilson. Back-to-back carries. Pulling 11 yards and we'll beat the sticks here from Stansbury.
Of course,
Number 55, Trey Worthen on
it's
that
really
tackle.
interesting to see all these schools now having indoor practice facilities and stuff like that. Must be nice.
Back in my day. Just kidding. It looked like maybe they were looking great at this communication is.
Oh,
I think everyone knew that one. Harris sent to the track there on the head. It'll be free yardage here for Stansbury.
Number 16, Ezra Harris scrambles out of bounds. Flag on the play.
that's a little dirty, little doughy, and I'm throwing out the dirty dough.
I
Give me
gotcha.
a cookie.
I gotcha.
Come on.
Yeah,
I've tried chip. I've tried couple. Now I'm going to dirty dough, and I'm joining the cookie.
here's the thing.
wars.
He needs sugar. Okay?
Personal foul
Sugar. We don't
on the
really know
defense.
what's from at this point. So we're getting ready
The
to go.
15-yard penalty,
About to
automatic
take
first
some
down.
scissors down the street to get a cookie from them.
Why not?
Anyone and
You
everyone.
want to know secrets to good cookies?
Yes, I do. Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A does everything.
Don't do it, folks. It's gonna ruin your life. Every time I go, I have to get a cookie. Every time.
Peach shakes, everything. It's magical.
First down. This will stop here.
Flag on the play.
This is apparently the free sponsorship hour because you talk about peach shakes.
False
I
start
got here a little bit early.
on the
Mike.
offense.
Went to Riley's Taste of Sunshine.
It's a 5-yard penalty. It will be first down.
Fresh fruit, and they have peach shakes.
Stop.
Fresh peach shakes. Riley's Taste of Sunshine. They'll hook you up. They set me up tonight. Want to thank them for me be healthy.
Dave, you might not hear from me in the next 6 minutes and 57 seconds.
I'll send you over there, Moose.
Trey Worthen and Jaden Cook combined to smash the running back in the backfield.
Starting with Zayden Cook, 6'2", 270 pounds. I really like me some Zayden Cook, to be honest with you. He's just a junior, but he's done a great job this year imposing his will on the offense.
They were already behind schedule. That loss now looking at 2nd and 20, and now flags.
Flag on the play. False start on the offense.
And it's not like
That'll move back 5
Stansbury's
yards.
an
They'll
unreasonable
redo
point
second
like they
down.
have been in most of their games. It's just 17-7 right now.
It's going to be, what, 2nd and 25 here?
At least.
Stansbury, kind of showing that pressure off the edge. Harris working the sideline there. Coach, help me out, huh?
I would have jumped, to be honest with you.
Little screen. There's Wilson. Oh, about the reach and the wrist strength.
Trey Worthen throws down number 8. Minimal gain is going to be 3rd down.
Trey Worthen, I'm
Long way to
trying.
go.
Able to grab a hold of that jersey and then wanting to bring down the Stansbury receiver Wilson.
That was an amazing play and amazing strength right there.
Sets up this 3rd and long. 22, 23, sorry. 32.
We're still a long ways to go.
Yeah.
But Ezra Harris can get this ball out quick. He has the wide receivers to make this a first down within no time.
Inside 10 gets it off in time. Harris stepping up. Pass it over the lane. Harris. And it's Worthing again. Coming up with the tackle.
Will Worthing takes down the quarterback.
How about Trey Berger on that drive, Moose?
Wow.
Short
Showing
gain
a
brings up
lot of
4th
grit.
down.
He might be doing the gritty the rest of the night because
At about
as quick
20.
as they come.
He was one of those players who was not afraid to kind of, we'll say, match the verbal jousting in the pregame.
Wow.
That's fair, right?
Yeah. I like
It
jousting.
didn't feel chippy, but there was a recognition that this was a big game for both sides. That kick, angled, and down at the 40-yard line is where we will see Payson come out. 17-7, Stansbury.
Punt goes down to the 40-yard line where the Lions will start. 1st and 10.
How aggressive are you here if you're Payson? They got the ball to start the game. Stansbury will get a second half kick. Is this a drive you got to get it out of?
Yeah, but you've got 4 minutes. So you don't want to give it up too soon. You want to just take your chunks, get down the field methodically, and you've still got all 3 timeouts as well. Or 2 timeouts, sorry. Not 3.
I was talking about Riley's Taste of Sunshine from Shields. Night just went.
Yeah.
It is, man. Hold on. I'm telling you.
Okay, I will be there after the game.
First down here for Payson. Empty backfield for Wall. Goes out. Swayze. Oh, look at Stansbury. They're up to speed on the game plan.
Pastor
Not
Cooper
much
Swayze.
Cooper there.
Yeah, Swayze.
Small
that was
gain
actually
brings up
impressive
2nd
that he
down
still
and
got a couple
8.
yards because he should have been hit 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage. I'm really impressed with Swayze and what he's been able to do tonight, to be honest with you, Dave.
Yeah, he's been really good. And look, even for Wall, who's not accustomed to playing quarterback in the offense this season, his ability to get Swayze the football has some space there, and Coach Swayze not a bad here.
So that's the one thing you don't want to do is run out of bounds right there. But as he grows as a quarterback, he'll learn. But hopefully they get their starter back soon.
It's 3rd and 8 here for Payson.
So if I'm sitting here, you'll see you've got trips at the bottom of your screen. They've only got 3 guys on the trips. Look for Swayze right now.
This is at the bottom of your screen, right? This Wall running out of time. Wall. It is awfully close.
Yeah.
I didn't think you did either. I would have
Pass intended for number 24, Rhett Robinson.
incomplete.
Just out of bounds.
Look, we're all here for Brandon Judd to come
Brings
out
up
and
4th
kick
down
this
and 8.
ball.
You know it. Who's been waiting for this since first down?
Oh, I said I can't wait for the punter to get back out there. Looks like Stansbury's coming too.
Yeah, high snap. This one away. No return for Hamilton.
Oh,
Down to the 33.
getting a little dirty, getting a
Judd's
little doughy.
punt. Judd's
Come
punt
on,
goes all
Dirty
the way
Doe.
down to the
Come on,
34-yard line.
guys.
There's a flag on the play.
That's it. I know there's cookie wars going on, but there's a battle on the field right now.
Legal wars, their stomach war. Right now, our stomach is open for business. We got a penalty flag here. It's right at the line of scrimmage.
To be on the Stallions.
Yeah.
At least the ref's pointing that way.
Personal foul on the Stallions. That'll be a 15-yard penalty.
Those timeouts might come in handy. 3 minutes left, any minute of playing time done. They're going to be below the 20, it looks like. Maybe the 18, 19.
Yeah, so it'll be a 15-yard penalty from the 33. It will be at the 18-yard line. I think 2 timeouts left for Payson. I don't recall if Stansbury's taking one.
Quarterback keeper goes up the middle.
Sometimes they're really effective, and
Brought
sometimes
down by
it's like
Zayden
they're
Cook.
not even there, and the defense still bites on it. They're like, oh, well, you're going to give it to Casper anyway.
Hey, you got to respect, otherwise, pop, when you got a big play, right?
Amen.
First down, Harris, no pump fake over the middle. That's a man. That's Wilson trying to slip through the tackle. Has has it across midfield. First down, Stansbury. Here come the Stallions on the run.
They had a 15-yard penalty. They said we can get that back.
Brett Robinson and Tanner Ivers on
Stallions
the tackle.
start stampeding down the field. It's only good things that happen for them.
First down.
Running back looks a little winded right now.
Yeah, that's Wilson who just made the catch. Harris going to give it to him. This is a tested Stanford on that Payson defense. Trey Worthington.
Run up the middle. Stuffed by 55. Trey Worthington.
And Ezra's like, I know I can fix that. Here's the ball. Feel like major pain out there.
Yeah, no kidding, man. Let me show you a little trick to take your mind off that. 2nd and 12. Again, they go with Wilson. Wilson, nice little shimmy and shake there ahead for game 6.
Running back brought down by number 6, Tanner Ivers.
Come on, Coach, call me a timeout.
Can I get something? And here is the timeout for Stansbury.
I need some water or anything,
Something,
Coach.
man. We're playing at elevation here. I need some oxygen.
Timeout. Stansbury.
Stansbury, they're on the move. Can they score to close out the half? Here for Stansbury. Drive it. Has really been Wilson. He has the biggest reception. He's also been kind of carrying the rock. We've seen Ezra on as well. That might be a late substitution in the Stallions.
That's a big substitution right there.
Yeah, that was Big Nisi Vodka who had to come off. And I think he was replaced by Dylan Chapter. Both of them, replaced by Give a John on that. They'll run it on 3rd down. Wilson through the lane, 1st down for the Stallions, a gain of 7.
I think he was replaced by Isaac.
And off his middle, met by number 41, Joshua Weber.
Yeah, 55, Isaac.
Yep, you're right. I can't read.
Happens.
1st down, Stallions. Just shy of the 1st down, gain of 9.
Tackle made by number 10, Porter Beckstead.
He's going to make me want to sing by the end of this.
He does that number 20 good.
Amen.
Oh, they gave him the 1st down. I thought they were short there initially.
Even though there's a minute left, they still have another timeout or 2.
We should hear from Wilson. Harris has Hamilton all alone. Caught. Touchdown, Stansbury. Oh, you cannot leave Dylan
Pass up the middle to number 20, Dylan Hamilton, for a touchdown.
There's some communication down there by Payson saying whose man was that? The safety thought he had something different. The corner thought he had something different. And when there's miscommunication with Hamilton on the field, he'll be dancing in the end zone.
Money for Hamilton. See what I did there? Inside of the midfield, point after try here for the Stallions. Looking to go up 24-7. Good, the kick up, the kick good. Stansbury cashes in with a late drive as they expand the lead over Payson.
This question, you'll have your stuff in the next question.
Stansbury's been really just consistent this season. Man, I'm an idiot.
No, you're good.
That's okay.
But hey, that's a good thought. We can come back with it.
Okay.
The moment's passed. I don't want to talk about it anymore. It timed out, actually. Pertinent before the kickoff, but not now. Good?
Yep.
24-7 Stansbury. They'll get the second half kick. Really kind of moments of separation here for the Stallions.
Yeah, Stansbury, they just consistently go at you. and they'll get their points. You have to do everything you can to slow them down, but you have to be consistent as well.
This kick, return from the 7. Payson looking for some momentum here at the end of this first half as they get it out to the 30. And, I mean, as you talk about, Payson got the ball with
Run back by number 23, Kelton Smith.
Was it 4 minutes?
Yeah.
I thought it was, okay. Anyway, not a lot of time. In 3 minutes, they moved the ball 83 yards, largely on the ground.
Yep.
I mean, pretty impressive what this offense can do.
So Stansbury in 2 minutes was able to get down the field, get everything done, and get the ball back. But they have the ball for the start of the second half. And this Stansbury team is for real.
I've had people reach out to me and say, Stansbury's overrated. No, they're not. They are really, really good.
They are appropriately rated.
Very appropriately rated. I would say from an RPI perspective, maybe underrated. Time on the clock. Look, they aligned to our clock. It's about time to get recognized, right? 46 seconds ago.
I really think they should just put our clock up there, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I think they should. First down is that Stallion D backing up. They don't want to give up anything late here. On the ground on first down. Nice carry here for Payson. This is taken out of bounds. First down for the Lions on the touch there by Kelton Smith.
18-yard run by Kelton Smith.
Blocks and getting up the field. Now your kicker starts to get ready. He's like, oh, wow, looks like we might be kicking a field goal.
The driver maybe like, guys, let's get to the break. Now all of a sudden, you maybe have an opportunity. Let's go get some points here.
Looks like they're in quarters.
Running into pressure. Ball finding a little extra space. Squaring up. Looking up the sideline.
That's the break. The Cougars crazy. Touchdown.
My goodness gracious, Cooper's crazy. You get a check mark for that. My goodness. Wow. Holy cow. Can you believe Swayze was open and his defensive back thought he had a big 6 going the other way? And Swayze said, not today.
Boy, you want to talk about momentum, huh? That'll be a good note to head to the locker room on.
This game is within reach now.
Up. The kick is
Extra point by Judd. The point by Judd is up and good.
14 of Lions.
Judge kickoff goes into the end zone. Over Stansbury will take over at their own 20-yard
Got a
line.
hold of that. That's what I'm talking about. There's so many good kickers in the state. It used to be like, hey, you're going to have to plan it out. You're going to kick it into a quadrant, and we're going to do whatever. Now it's just like, you can kick it 70 yards.
How many times have we talked to coaches and they're like, yeah, my kicker really, he just kicked touchbacks.
Like every week.
You know, he just doesn't allow returns. Like, look, if it's like every coaching staff we talk to, it's like, yeah, our kicker is really good. He doesn't allow returns.
I don't know if kids are just like eating Wheaties more or what.
That's gotta be it, right?
maybe eating some dirty dough.
It's got to be whey protein. I mean, it's the new protein of the 2020s. It's got to be.
Plant protein.
Yeah. We're starting at their own 20. Here's Wilson. Another big run as Wilson tripped up to the 37-yard line. Big first down.
We'll call a timeout.
Yes.
Now they are.
I was going to say, Stansbury.
Timeout by Stansbury.
Play with Joel. Timeout, Stansbury. We're back, first down.
Back up. My wife's in Egypt right now.
Yeah.
So she just keeps sending me pictures. I'm like, the whole time I'm like, looks like St. George. It's nothing special.
She got from it.
No. Yeah.
Dayton Cook and Trey Worthen combined on that sack.
5 seconds left in the half, and it will expire. 24-14, Stansbury with the lead in the Region 7 Championship. That's great. You're watching KSL Sports Rewind. Game of the Week presented by Academy Associates and brought to you by Western Government University.
My big chance was pretty dumb.
interception. And a Hawks interception.
Touchdown. Great handoff to number 0. Touchdown. Great handoff to number 0.
Now, if you'll direct your attention to the student section, where we have Judge kick goes deep into the end zone, forcing Stansbury to start at their own 20, 1st and 10.
But it will be Stansbury here first down. And we're just going to ask anything that you think Stansbury tries to do differently in the second half, or do you feel like the game plan worked the way they wanted to and they stick with it?
I honestly think that Stansbury needs to establish the run game a little bit more with Ezra Harris. Ezra's done a great job with his feet, faking left, faking right, running down the middle, doing what he needs to. But I think the more you get his legs involved in the game, the better off he'll be.
First down, they'll go on the ground.
Wilson is doing a good job. Don't get me wrong, I really like me some Wilson, but Haley, there's a reason he's committed to a Pac-12 school right now.
Harris side. That's a good job of just kind of streaming that out long enough.
Quarterback's taken down by number 24, Rhett Robinson.
That's the one scary thing. If Harris goes down, you could have a receiver like Hamilton and at quarterback, kind of like Payson has right now.
Certainly not a player you want to lose, especially this close to the playoffs. If they bring up a third down, and here's a big chance for this Payson defense trying to get a 3 and out. Harris snap, gets that off. Wilson first down, and will drop to continue to shoulder that ground game 056.
Stansbury is doing a great job.
And off
just
of the
getting
middle,
those
taken down by number
plays.
43,
5 yards,
Shane
3
McClellan.
yards, 7 yards, getting it down and getting moving.
First down. I'm surprised Stansbury's never really been able to establish the consistent tempo that we've been accustomed to seeing from them here with Coach Hall. They had a drive or two. As this one kept by Harris. Saw that pursuit at the end. He's into his own man. How about trying to just get something? We'll pick up the yard. Pick up the yard.
What I love is the flow of this Payson defense, going from
24
one
on the
side to
tackle,
another. And they're
assisted
really
by
smart.
41,
They're just
Joshua
getting up
Weber.
to the boundary. They have their 4 guys there, getting that 4-on-3. The defense should always have one extra man in the offense.
Second down. Harris looking through the sideline here. They'll throw. Looking for Hamilton. Adam.
Just a bit outside on that one. That brings up another big third
Incomplete
down.
pass brings up 3rd down and 8 for the Stallions.
He could have taken that for 6. They're going to come back to that play later in the game. Sometimes you show your hand a little bit just to say, hey, I can come back to this later in the game.
3rd and 8 here for Ezra Harris. He'll throw near side, incomplete. Good coverage on the play.
Pass broken up by number 24, Rhett Robinson.
Rhett Robinson leading the state in
Leaves the
interceptions.
Stallions back at the 41-yard line, 4th and 8.
Absolute dog out there. And you don't hear the ball going his way very often. Kind of a Smith-Snowden situation where they're like, I'd rather not throw the ball to him, and for good reason.
Timeout taken here by Payson. Coach Ollie said, hey, that's on me. You talk about a guy in Rhett Robinson. You mentioned his interceptions last year. He's got 4 of them this year to lead the way for this Payson D.
Timeout, Payson.
This defense moves. One of the things that really jumped off the screen to me is Payson D. According to stats reported, possession here, Bruce.
Well, we've seen crazy things.
Punt rolls down to the 26-yard line, where the Lions will start, 1st and 10.
There was 10 minutes left, and it was almost 3 possession game with it being 21 or 31 to 10, or 30 to 10, and Skyridge came back. Both of these teams can score in really, really explosive ways. And we're going to see what happens what was talked about in the locker room? What did the coaches say? And can they execute the new game?
Payson starting at their own 26. They should miss it again tonight. Edwards for this Payson offense has been building the wall, running the show. He's in the shotgun again here to start the second half.
Ball's pass caught over the middle by Swayze.
Who else would you throw it to than Swayze?
Pick up a 6 yards. Second down and 4.
Swayze is just saucy out there, getting his way, getting the ball. Keep beating them, young man.
Needed 126 receiving yards tonight to move over 1,000 on the season. He is right close to it. This ball really thrown up and picked off. Picked off by Wilson as he makes the real first defensive, no, I shouldn't say the first. They had to move in the first half, but starts the second half.
Ball's pass picked off by number 8, Brock Wilson.
One of the best things you can
Runs
do
it back to
as
the
a
50-yard
defense is
line
get the
where the
ball to offense.
Stansbury
Way
Stallions
to
will
go,
start
young man.
first and 10.
Getting that interception, taking advantage of the young quarterback's inexperience. He's saying, our wide receiver was supposed to zig and he zagged. And they're saying, no, he zagged and you were supposed to zig.
Yeah, I was thinking it almost looked like again miscommunication there. I don't know if it's there. Swayze kind of up in the middle there, but that ball flipped between a couple and giving up. Here comes Stansbury on the ground. Wilson will pick up the yard. That'll be it.
Nowhere to go. The pursuit of this defense is phenomenal.
Pitch to the outside,
Great to
stopped by
see
number
just
17,
sound
Camden
defense and
Smith.
trying to support your offense and see what you can get going.
Second down. Wilson looking left side. Nice lane there for Brock. Met by Swayze, and he'll pick up 6 on the run. It'll be 3rd and short.
Running back stopped by number
So
1,
you're in no
Cooper
man's land
Swayze.
right here, Dave. You don't really want to punt it. You can't kick a field goal, so this is 2-down territory in my mind.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. So they go to the ground, they will. On 3rd down, Wilson passing to the 40. That will be good for a 1st down.
Just enough to get
Running
the
back
sticks
shut
moving.
down by number 43,
That's your
Shane
goal as an
McClellan.
offense. Always end the drive with a kick and keep the sticks moving. One of the sticks doesn't want to move, though.
Wilson's going to be short of one. It's a big low tonight. That's deflected, and it's intercepted. Payson able to get it back.
Ball's tipped. Picked off by number 17, Camden Shep.
With the interception.
Lots of whistles, lots of things going on. Let's see if the refs can get together and figure it out. But great tip. You defensive linemen, if you're watching and you're younger, get your arms in the throwing lane. There is a declined call. So
Penalty on Stansbury, but that's declined. Interception. Payson ball.
If you can do that against a quarterback that's between 6 foot and 6'1", good things will happen at the end of the day.
Oh, how about that response? This Payson D continues to flex their muscles when they need a big play. Offense coming back out on the field here with going ball.
Both offenses struggling. I wasn't going to anticipate this, but when you have key players like a quarterback and an all-star running back down, this is what happens. Offense gets a little sloppy. Guys kind of have some growing pains, but it's a good thing. In the playoffs, you're going to see some good things come from this game.
1st down. Payson on the ground.
To 21, Jackson Forkley on the carry.
A little bit of extracurricular activity over there. And that's what happens. Your region foes.
Pick up of 2,
someone
2nd down and 8.
Someone else and bam, bam, thank you, ma'am.
You talk about a play from Easton Baker. Looks like he was one there at the bottom of the pile. And, wasn't initiating the extra contact there. He's maybe the recipient of it. And I've seen him put out a lot of highlights, and sometimes when you get that opportunity, I'm not saying I agree with that, but
Forkley again on the carry.
anyway,
Up
good
the
to see
middle.
that everyone's okay.
Back to the line of scrimmage, 3rd down and 8.
Yeah, absolutely. It's really interesting. You'll see people handshaking, dapping it up, and then you'll see other guys fighting.
3rd down here for Payson. This Stansbury defense trying to flex their muscle. Pressure coming on wall. Trying to buy extra time. And he'll just throw this away. Really nowhere for Dylan Wall to go. It'll be 4th down.
Sometimes
pass
you
ball
just
is
gotta win the
incomplete.
position battle of the field. So if you
Brings
start
up
winning
4th
the
down
field
and 8.
battle, good things will come at the end of the day. This is where your punter has to put his leg into this ball, angle it, you'll see right now that there's only one man back to receive the kick. So, oh, they're dropping a second. If there's one guy back there as a punter, punt it away from that one. But right now, we get to see if he can get some. Ooh, he is lucky. He needs the ball. What are you doing? Did they call a timeout? What's going on?
Oh.
Need the ball.
Yeah, he came down with it. It looked awfully close to me, and you see the punter come off and say, that's on me. But yeah, I mean, the white hat all over that saying, hey, knee touch. That ball's turned over.
Yeah, it wasn't close to me, but that's a learning opportunity for the punter. When you go to collect the ball, straight legs, go down, bend at the waist, because if your knee touches the ball, that's a difference of freaking 50, 60 yards in all reality. And it makes me sick, Dave.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Talk about a defense that's made big plays tonight for Payson.
Punter took a knee. Ball will start on the 27-yard line of Payson.
Here for the Stallions. They'll start at the 27-yard line.
Ezra Harris right now looking confused that he's that far up, to be honest with you.
Got to change the offensive play call. They were going to run go routes, and now here's Harris. Looking, caught, snagged out of the air. First down for Stansbury. Going to be just outside the 10-yard line. Nice catch there by Trent Jones.
This was all set up by Dylan Chapman, doing a great job blocking on the right tackle, moving his guy outside, and you love to see great offensive line play. Stansbury's starting to do some good things.
How about Harris? Like just working around that defense and able to pick up 5.
Our sticks crew has got to hurry it up as well. They are setting up when it's about second down.
They took on the tackle of the quarterback.
Get them some coffee or some Red Bull.
Brings up second down and 5.
I told you, they don't play with tempo, they play with sheer adrenaline. Harris looking to the end zone, caught, touchdown Stansbury, and they make Payson pay.
Pass complete in the end zone, touchdown.
That all started with the punter once again. Field possession is everything, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure that you're going out, talking about situational things with your punter. In all reality, it started with the snapper, low snap, punter has to go get it. If it's right there on his right hip, good things happen. So, I am very critical on special teams all day, every day. Dane knows this. Let's watch the PAT, ladies and gentlemen. Great snap, great hold, great kick. That's good.
Extra point is good.
31-14, Stansbury with the big touchdown to push it back to 3 possessions. You're watching KSL Sports Rewind's Game of the Week.
I'm not gonna lie, that play made me I'm trying to like Payson has got to start hitting explosive plays at each phase of the game. Their
Sheldon
offense
Smith on the
has to-
return.
Someone has to step up. When you're in this huddle right now, you say,
Takes it
"Give me
down
the
to
ball,
the
give me persuasion."
23-yard
You say,
line.
"I'm
Payson will
six
start
up,
first and 10.
And he usually does. You have to figure it out. You have to play to your strengths, get your quarterback running, get something going.
He essentially got 14 points here for Stansbury off special teams. We talked about special teams being so critical. It's played out that way here tonight. Payson first down. Need a response. Flat.
Pass complete to number 21, Jackson Copley.
Yeah, special teams are absolutely necessary.
8 yards on the
That's why I was
completion.
thrilled. That's
Second
the third of the
and
game.
8.
Without the
Second
field goal, without the two 14-2 touchdowns, it's 14-14, and this game's a bummer.
Inside here's Swayze. Nice kick out block to get Hamilton out of the way there.
Completion to Cooper Swayze.
Great choice. Get the ball into
That's
Numero
enough
Uno.
for a Payson Lion.
Ocho
First
Uno.
down.
But me gusto uno.
In case you don't habla Espanol, it's Spanish for Swayze. First down. Work that edge. Nice job there. Tackle by Ezra Reed, the senior for the Stallions.
And off to Goldbley.
Both of these teams playing with
Pick up the
urgency.
2 yards,
You
second
like
down
to
and
see
8.
that, Dave. You like to see them going in, finding their mismatches, and going after it. I like to see trips. I like to see different formations, seeing what we can do. And look at the bottom of the screen for this one. You may have a mismatch.
And it did look to be single covered. Now that Baker kind of coming out. He is going to stay underneath in coverage. Again with 37.
Ball's passed. Complete to number 1, Cooper Swayze. We're moving the chains because that's another Payson Lion. First
We've
down.
got sweet Swayze.
Offense swinging to the rhythm of Swayze here for the Lions. Wall. Looking, and it's intercepted. Oh, was looking for the one-handed catch, and it ended up being taken away out of midair.
Ball was
Guess
tipped and
who?
picked off by
Wilson
Stansbury.
With the pick for Stansbury.
Wilson says, I can run the ball, but I can
They'll
intercept
start at their
it
own
just as
43-yard
well.
line.
That's the
First
hard
and
thing.
10.
When you throw a ball up for grabs, sometimes the other team grabs it. Valiant effort, though, by Dylan Wall. He's playing out of position. It's not like he's been going to quarterback and lead. It's not like he's been making the trek to John Beck. He's going in, and he's doing an admirable job as well.
Yeah, that's one where I thought that ball was. I didn't know if that ball was going to be catchable. It's a heck of a job by the receiver to get a hand on it. That's one where he just can't reel it in, and Wilson ends up being in the right spot. How about a rushing touchdown and now 2 interceptions tonight for Brock Wilson? That young man has had himself a ball game. We've got 5 minutes to go here in the third down. Wilson in motion, first down for the Stallions coming back. And just treads up. Really good play made there by Payson.
That was a phenomenal play design.
Two-street tackle by Trey Worthen.
Moving to the left, everything going there. What a great stop by Payson. But what a cool play design to get the ball into Trent Jones' hands.
You know everything's going to flow with Wilson on that motion. I'm with you. I love that. There's Harris. Keith gets it to midfield. Gain there 4. It'll be third and short here for Stansbury.
Number 6,
That's
Tanner
why
Ives on that
Payson,
tackle.
when he's blocking, he has to continue to
Third down and 3.
Keep moving your man down the field so your quarterback who's running right behind you can find the lanes.
Third and short. Got to get to the Payson 47. Looking for the sticks, boy. He might short moves this softly loose.
Bodies flying left and right. Let the bodies hit the floor, my goodness.
You go for it here, moves for control.
Tackle made by number 1, Cooper Swayze. Stops him short of the first down, 4th and 1.
Big boys versus your big boys. Let's see what they can do.
I'd go for it too. 4th and 1. Wilson in the backfield. Harris here in the pistol formation. Harris gives it. Wilson first down. Stansbury moves the sticks on the carry for Brock.
Great job right there. Benjamin Betty's had an opportunity, but he was just a little bit slow on that one.
Stansbury likes to get the fourth down. How about 5 wide here on first down? Harris, penalty flag here on the near side as Ezra able to pick it to pick.
We're going to see what happened there, but once again,
Tackle
the
made by number 41, Joshua Weber, but
Oh,
flag on the
there,
play.
there. Scary, scary stuff in this October.
Yeah, and that's really been, you talk about a game that sometimes you get unfortunate bounces. You could argue some of those unfortunate bounces have gone the way of Stansbury.
False start, illegal shift on the offense. Or back him up 5 yards. Repeat first down.
Big first and 15, get behind the sticks. This defense has to be, people are playing out of position. Ezra Harris should have taken advantage of that one right there.
That's the missed opportunity there. First down, Ezra looking over the middle. Hamilton with the catch, first down, Stansbury. And more. Dylan Hamilton down the sideline, 10-5. Touchdown, Stansbury for the third time tonight. It's Dylan Hamilton from Ezra Harris.
Great job.
Pass complete over the middle to Dylan
Just
Hamilton.
keep seeing.
He runs
What
in for
we
a
were looking at
touchdown.
was the trips to the bottom of the field, and there was a little miscommunication with Payson right there. Usually you have 4 guys there, 1 guy watching deepest of the deep. There's levels that you got to defend right there, whether it's zone or man. And Hamilton was able to find a weakness in that zone.
I said third time tonight, fourth time tonight, that duel has synced up. Going after here for Stansbury, the kick up, the kick good, 38-14.
Point is
It's
good.
all Stansbury here in the Region 7 Championship. Penalty flag here, back on the return, but boy, another opportunity for Payson.
They've been down. Let's see what's happening. We've got one ref marking where the ball
Brett
is.
Robinson on the return, but there's a
But
flag.
Just Payson can't get anything going for them. Bless their hearts. Now they're celebrating with the defense out on the field.
Brett Robinson had the big return there.
Personal foul on the defense.
I've honestly never seen a team
15
so
yards
happy
from the
about a ball my
penalty.
entire life.
Payson Ryan, first
Everyone's
down.
hyped about it for Payson.
Why couldn't you decline that against Stansbury?
I think that because he was down in it all the way up here before the ball came out.
They did calm down.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. That's why the ref was giving that.
Okay, I thought they did.
But once again, special teams. Instead of being on the 35, you're on your own 19.
Where's that? 14. We'll go to Swayze. Work around Hamilton. Who's the go 6?
Man, Swayze again. He is
Long pass out to
absolutely
Cooper Swayze.
got to get the ball in his hands at all times. It feels
Takes
like.
it 6 yards to the 20-yard line. Second down.
It's got to have 70% of their offense.
At least. But I know he's numero uno in my corazon.
Look at you, man. Just expanding vocabulary, not only in English, but in Spanish tonight as well as rugby flags. Here, Stansbury was trying to show a little bit of pressure.
False start on the offense.
Well, it looks like
5-yard
everyone
penalty,
was
repeat,
center.
second down.
That was the one problem, and then he's looking around. The count's on 2, gentlemen. And they're like, no, it was on 1, buddy. Come on, man. Oh.
How about Easton Baker now having duties out on the outside with Swayze? They're bracketing him. You know where this ball has been going all night long for this Lions offense. 2nd and 9. Tossed back inside. Maybe a yard, actually. No gain. Right back to the couple else on the line.
Honestly, I'm
23,
not mad
Kelvin
about
Smith on the
that.
run.
I love what Coach Alder's doing. He's like, hey, your best player's out there eating us alive. We'll take our best player and put him on him
Brings
and
up
just
third down and
physical
9.
down the field and see if he can handle that the rest of the night.
And you know what I love about it? Look, I mean, Easton Baker, you go to Twitter on a Saturday, and you're going to see Easton Baker just flowing and delivering big hit after big hit. And he's going, I could go and guard a receiver, too. Like, I'm versatile, baby.
He's like, maybe I should be playing safety at BYU when the time comes.
Oh, kept here by Wall. Wall through another tackle. He's got a first down. How about Dylan Wall with the carry? First down, Payson.
Oh, he's down though. Got hurt on the tackle by Easton Baker.
Quarterback keeper Dylan Wall scrambles out for another Payson Lion. First down.
Yeah, Dylan Wall is right along that track there. And we have a stoppage here as they take a look at the quarterback for Payson. Timeout here. As they look at Dylan.
No. He hit him with about 2 yards to go, and the momentum just kept him going right onto that track. And I think it just knocked him down.
Henry on the sideline.
Oh, it's going to be wild. We'll see what happens.
They'll run it. And there's nowhere to go. Easton Baker in on the tackle there. Bring down the ball.
Jackson Bolton on the keeper.
Well, here's the problem when you go
Take it down
wildcat
just
at
short of
this
the line of
portion
scrimmage.
the game. You've only got.
Second down and 12.
I mean, they're going to go man up to the wide receivers and dare people to throw it.
Ball back in. Good to see Dylan's okay. When he was down there, a lot of, oh no, because they know that depth tonight. Not there. Good to see Dylan's okay.
Yeah, the starting quarterback may have had to get his shoulders ready to go and say, I'll just go in.
Oh, he probably would have had to run and grab his pads. He's not wearing pads tonight. So, I haven't seen him running anywhere. I don't know if he's able to step past it completely on 3rd and 12.
Pass intended for Swayze on the
It's
sideline,
not like
incomplete.
we're in the NCAA where you
Brings
go
up
out
third down and
and
12.
find a quarterback right now. The transfer portal in Utah High School Athletic Association does not exist.
Yeah, I don't know that you get a transfer approved this late on a Thursday night.
Maybe over UEA weekend. We'll see if the paperwork can come through for these Payson Lions.
3rd and 12 here. Looking over the middle. Swayze with the catch. First down.
Ball's pass complete over the middle to Swayze. We're going to move the chains because that's another Payson Lion. First down.
Can't stop saying that name, and Stansbury's wish we could, because he is their number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4 options in this drive.
They do not have to run another play. Clock inside of 10 seconds. The ball gets one away. A toss. Field. And a gain of 3 to bring the
Pitch over to Kelton Smith.
Close.
Runs it up to the 50-yard line. That's the end of the third quarter.
38-14. Fourth quarter.
Road to the fourth quarter. It's time to get up and move. Ball's incomplete. Brings up
Give a shout
4th
out
down and
to,
7.
the culture that Stansbury has had.
Yeah, Eric Alder does a phenomenal job in all phases of the game, and especially the sportsmanship. Most of all these kids are locally grown in Tooele. You're not seeing a ton of transfers. We did see one to Tooele last year in Makavai Nuku, but there's very, very few kids transferring to this team. But what I love about the sportsmanship, I'm going to keep talking after this, punt. Good return right there.
Hamilton gets a block around the edge. Big block. This one's going to be coming back. Hopefully flags on the play as Hamilton worked this up to midfield. But this one's going to be coming back.
Goodness gracious, I was about to throw a flag out there with that tackle on that block. No, whatever. But this whole Stansbury
Tackle made by number 8, Jared Johnson.
Have bought into knocking the other player down and helping him back up.
But there's a flag on the play.
Kalani always says, knock their tail into the dirt and then help him back up. Then knock him into the dirt and help him back up. Knock him
Foul,
down
illegal
many
block
times and help him up nine.
on Stansbury. They'll go marching back 15 yards where they'll start 1st and 10.
There's a lot of programs that maybe don't have that message, and you appreciate it when you see it, right? When you compete against it. One of the things I love here at Payson Stadium, again, we talk about this stadium going to be redone over the offseason, but on that far sideline, the visitor stands, the term eyes up, do the work. All of us have kids that sports league, know where that comes from, especially for athletes. But I love that reminder here at Payson High School as well. Is on 1st down, this on the ground with the Stallions. Good carry there for Wilson as he picks up 12.
Both teams getting a little tired now.
Going up the middle, tackle made by
offensive line is
Tanner
tired, the
Ivers.
defensive line is tired. They're still going at it. But you're going to plays by both running backs on these teams.
At first, the run there by Wilson. The thing that impresses me as well is Wilson with the carry again. Big hole up that right side as he gets around the edge. Still on his feet. Wilson dragging Lions up at the 44-yard line. A gain there of 22.
Tackle made by number 17, Camden
This
Smith.
running game without Matiaki. This line has done a great job, and Wilson's done a great job.
Yeah, it's just getting better and better throughout the game, too. The snaps have to be cleaner. There's a few at his feet. That's a clean snap. Good job.
Good coverage there. You see Harris give that little jab, show the run, and then looking for that quick throw over the middle and knocked away there by this Payson secondary.
Who's the one who knocked it away, though? That was Cooper Swayze. Oh, me gusta.
Figure out what the Spanish name is for Boost to keep this thing going tonight. 2nd down run for Stansbury. Wilson.
What I know is the French name, and that's in luck because I took French in high school because all the pretty girls took French.
That's one way to do it. I took 3 years of Spanish. I have no clue. So we're going to look that one up.
You got to figure out how to say man in Spanish as well. Donna. See. We're seeing a lot of intricate formations. Stansbury knows what's going on, and they're controlling the clock now as well.
3rd down, Harris. Flush out of the pocket. Trying to buy time. Looking deep. Incomplete. Was trying to get it to number 2. That's Daxton. Number 3, Ethan Jones. I appreciate that. Thank you. Incomplete. 4th down and punt here for Stansbury.
Pass over the middle,
Here we
broken
go,
up by
you all
Ethan
are
Wolf.
waiting for this glorious moment once again. Another good punt.
Brings up 4th down and 7 for Stansbury.
He's actually done a good job punting. He's done a good job playing DB. He's done a good job doing everything. Hamilton was all over the field and has had 4 touchdowns as well. But besides that, he's just been relaxed.
How about the fake? Boosh, you teased this earlier. Coach Alder has this bag of tricks. And a high hit there. Out of bounds, going to tack on yards. If you talk about the bag of tricks, it comes out here on 4th down.
Oh my goodness gracious, Alder, what can't you do? But you gotta not hit people out of bounds.
Big punt. Tough distance for a 1st down, but they're flagged on the play.
Is going to be losing his mind during the film. It's
Personal
gonna be a
foul.
rough film set.
Late hit on the defense.
Aussie does
That's
not
15 yards tacked on to the end of the run, and first and 10.
I'll say for Moose. So we'll get that going. But you had the first down on the fake punt. Tack on 15 more. And Stansbury here going to be deep in Payson territory. The 25 as they look for the exclamation mark here tonight.
Stansbury's just trying to put the nail in this coffin, and they've done a great job all game controlling the clock, doing what they need to.
The things that I talk about a lot is really putting games away, is looking to the end zone just through the fingertips. Boy, that did not miss by much. So many teams never really kind of put the
Incomplete pass, good protection by number 24, Rhett Robinson.
So we recognize, like, we got to put games away, especially in this game tournament.
Yeah, they're still putting up tons of points. They're doing everything right, and they're doing it the right way, which is fun to see as well. But Payson, they're like a little nap. They're not going to go away.
I've loved the grittiness, the toughness we've seen from Payson tonight. Harris here on second down. Working incomplete. He's trying to get that one. Number 11, Gage Lambert.
Incomplete pass brings up third down and 10.
Climb the ladder enough to clean that one down. Third down.
So do you kick a field goal here, Dave? If you don't get this first down, what do you think?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's an opportunity for you to get your kicker experience. You might need, 40-plus yarder in the playoffs, right? So you get an opportunity here as they run it off third down, be 4th and 5. Maybe at this point you go for it.
Tackle made by
Yeah,
number
I
11,
don't
Lincoln
know. I'd
Ewell.
probably kick here, but a kick
Brings up
doesn't
fourth
do a
down and
lot.
5.
Yeah, 4th and 5. I think, I'll probably win a situational here, so I'm probably going for it, and that looks to be the case here in Stansbury. Harris looking sidelines.
Honestly, I'd be making some deals with the offensive line, asking them to jump to give me a longer field goal. Completely transparent with you guys.
That's the kicker of Moose Bingham right there. Now we'll get a timeout. Looks like Coach Alder wasn't quite ready to run that play.
Timeout, Stansbury.
Stansbury, 4th down. Harris, over the middle, deflected, and incomplete.
So if you're a defensive back and you're deflecting a pass, hit it
Pass
down.
broken up over the middle by number 1, Cooper
That's
Swayze.
when all bad things happen. It's not a volleyball. Just spike that ball.
Turnover on down. Payson Lion, first and 10 from the 20-yard line.
Moose showing he's more than just a one-trick. I was going to say pony.
One trick moose.
Yeah, one-trick Moose.
One trick Elsie's.
Back to Wildcat here on first down. Oh, we're going to throw it. How about the halfback pass? Oh, right through the fingertips. That one was sized up for a pick by Jackson Cormick. And the senior can't believe he dropped that one.
Pass intended for number 85, Remick Renzello. Ball's incomplete.
Jackson Corbett wishes he could have done that one.
Yeah, that one had a turnover written all over it. Instead, it will be second down here for the Lions. It's still in Wildcat. Curious kind of how Ball's feeling. You kind of wonder if you maybe see hay riding on the wall. They're not going to come back in this one. Starters dinged up, backup maybe dinged up. We probably don't want to push our luck too much.
Run by number 21, Jackson Boltley.
There's still a lot to play for here this year for Payson.
Yeah, I'm still just laughing on the Jackson Corbin play.
Pick up the 3 yards, third down and 7.
Choreographed by the time the ball hit his hands.
Touch, touch, spin, spin, not touch, spin, touch, touch.
Boom.
Third down. That snap was in the turf, bounced right to the back. As they'll get to the line of scrimmage, and maybe an extra yard or two. That'll bring the fourth down.
Yeah, Payson's going to have to go back, look at their offense, see what they can
Boltley
do.
on the keeper, picks up a couple of yards.
But this is a tough Stansbury team, and it looks like we've got a kid on the ground right here. Possible cramp situation where you've got Payson players, Stansbury players. Not everyone's grabbing a leg and helping him out.
Good to see again. We're talking about sportsmanship, and that is a young man who has had himself a ball game tonight. And that's Trey Worthen. Look, 55's been all over the place for Payson. We talked about him pregame. You can see he was locked in. He was balled out tonight for the Lions as he continued to try to get stretched out on the sideline. He was a young man who, even during the break, we had one of our technicians up here say, that guy's been all over tonight. It has been apparent from the get-go, 55 to Payson.
Yeah, they were trying to snap the ball with 9 men on the field. That's not the appropriate amount of men, in case you guys were wondering. It's 11 on 11, and you've got 2 guys out there that don't quite know what they're doing on that line right now. So this should be an interesting punting situation.
Maybe that was part of the struggle early on. We had some special teams mysteries. This time supposed to be running, it still isn't. Just going to find and snap it. And this one really ahead of everybody. Big punt. And we'll be down at 35.
Wow, great punt, great execution.
Judge Punt goes all the way down to the 35-yard line. For Stansbury will take over first and 10.
Not get off the line right there. Good hold up by Stansbury.
We'll see the Stallion offense one more time. We talk about next week for Stansbury. They'll go take on Timpanogos. And a chance to run the table. They could finish 10 and 4 on this regular season. Meanwhile, for Payson, go ahead and take on Mountain View senior night tonight for the Lions. Take to the road and still have an opportunity to finish. I need a little bit of help for that to happen cleanly. As Stansbury run here, really set ahead for a gain of about 5.
Great form tackle.
Run up the middle, stopped by number 10, Porter Beckstead.
The more I'm watching Swayze, the more I'm like, that's a D1 player right there on the field right now.
He has had impact on both sides of the ball tonight for the Lions. Right side of the line. Wilson still on his feet. First down for the Stansbury Stallions. We talk about a big front. Baca up there.
Run once again, stopped by number 10, Porter Beckstead.
Yeah, it's really interesting. Back in the 90s, there'd be like maybe one guy over 300 pounds on an NFL line. Now you go to high school, and you've got 4 or 5 300-pounders, big corn-fed boys sitting out there helping the quarterback out.
All night. Here's the carry. Right side here on the run by Danes.
Runner taken down by number 17, Camden Schiff.
Luke Danes had a field goal tonight. Now getting in on the offense.
Well, every kicker's dream to run the ball as well, so congratulations, Luke Danes.
Do you have any official carries in your high school career that you produce?
Just accidental ones in college when the ball went over my head while bunting. That was a scary situation.
I was going to say, how'd that work out for you?
I got flipped.
Here's Hamilton. He's flipped the field and flipped this Payson defense. He's got a first down as he takes it down to the 29-yard line. Hamilton just continues to have himself a big night.
Absolutely. And what's cool about the
Tackle
Stansbury
made by
team,
number
it's not just
43,
one guy.
Shane McClellan.
And. We can call this the and team because every time you look, there's another guy making a big play.
Hamilton again on the sweep with the right side. Boy, hit hard. Yeah, this hit came up high. I thought it looked high. was right in front of the Stansbury bench. They were quick to point it.
Tackled by number 41, Joshua Weber, and finished off by number 10, Porter Beckstead. Flag on the
In
field.
the middle, that's a flag. Who can play defense nowadays, Gabe?
Look, I'm the first one to say.
Personal foul,
I believe
face
the
mask
ball's been crafted
on the
for
defense.
offense and points, and I don't envy any defensive player.
It's an automatic
Because
first
it's the same
down.
thing with how are you supposed to defend a pass?
Oh,
Because you touch a guy, you look at a guy, and it's defensive pass interference. I don't disagree with you at all, but that's one where you see Hamilton go into the ground, and look, the defender doesn't know where his level is going to be when he's going down, but the defense is the one that gets penalized because things like that.
yes. Yes, we all do. We all like watching the kicker run out.
Wilson up the middle, and about 2 on the play. And I want to make this distinction as well. It's not even the official's fault.
By the Lions, led by number 11, Lincoln Ewell, and Tanner Ivers taking him down. Brings up second down and 9.
There's to enforce the rule. They don't make it.
I don't know about that one,
I know you don't.
but I have a problem. Especially when it's 35 anywhere I'm driving.
Second down and 9 here for Stansbury.
Well,
Haynes in the backfield. He'll get the carry. Nice gain there. 5-yard touch.
just to clarify, I don't have problems with the law. Speed limits are illegal. And please no policeman fall.
Run up the middle, stopped by number 41, Joshua Weber. And number 61, Jack McLaughlin.
Third and 4, especially everyone knowing you're at Payson High School right now.
Yeah. They're like, we know he's got to go back up north. Let's just sit on I-15 and figure out where he's going to be.
Here's Danes ahead for a gain of about 3. It'll be 4th and 1 here for the Stallions. I'm guessing Coach Alder here probably going to run out for him.
Yeah, I've been
Run up the
really
middle, stopped by
impressed
number
with
1,
this
Cooper
Payson
Swayze.
team, though. They're still going hard. They're still eating it up. Both of these coaches, Coach Ale and Coach Alder, are phenomenal men doing great things in their community, helping them out. And I just love seeing the advancement of both of these teams. You never hear about Stansbury or Payson. Now we're in game of the week here.
It is 4th and 1. It's Danes trying to get the edge, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Luke Danes on the 3-yard run.
Yeah, Danes did a great job. Braxton
Stansbury
Sharp
runs
almost
it in
had
for a
him,
touchdown.
and he just ripped through the cloth and the fingers to get Danes that touchdown. So, really good job, but I am grateful for all of the coaches in this state, to be honest with you, Dave. And what they're...
Program as well as this kick off the bounds, fielded at the 5. The return coming right up the middle, upended. As that was Smith, takes it up to the
Right at the 20.
Kickoff returned by Kelton Smith.
Payson has done
Down to the line, 21-yard line, where they will start 1st and 10.
of what's gone on here, because you're like, oh, looks like Stansbury just did another blowout. No, it's been a back and forth. It's been a battle. Both of these teams have had adversity, and it's just been fun to watch. Payson, with a hampered offense, has still been able to put up 14 points.
Yeah, they've really played the 4th quarter plus without a quarterback. And, you know, this was a 2-possession game, even at halftime. Look, it's been an impressive effort. I agree with you. The score does not reflect what we
Hand
saw
off to
this
Kelton
night.
Smith.
And, you know,
Runs it around the left side for a short gain, second down.
For many years, decades, it's so hard to change cultures. You can see that like, the culture of Payson is changing, but it takes time, and it's important to not let this dwell too much. Because again, there is opportunity even in this here for this group to get a bit of a run. On second down, nice turn upfield. Just one, maybe two there on the carry for both.
Yeah.
Jackson Wolfley on the
Great
keeper.
job there. Doing a little.
Picks up a little, brings up third
Getting
down.
North and south. If you're running back, getting north and south is where you're going to make your money. Dancing in the backfield, that's where you lose it.
Not only figuratively, but literally as well as the field running north and south here. Of course, those of you who might be interested in 5A action tonight had a 5A headliner game tonight. Timpview Lehigh, the final score in that one, Timpview 16. Lehigh 21, the Pioneers protecting their top-ranked seed. Is that one by Berkeley, gain of, well, no gain, it'll be fourth
Berkeley
down.
around the
Lehigh
end.
protecting
Short gain brings up fourth down.
Lehigh's just a gritty team. Going into that game, I was like, you know what? I think Timpview might actually win this game. We were talking about that before, and then all of a sudden it's like Lehigh pulls it out of nowhere. I was afraid for Lehigh against Alta.
that game was 9-7 Timpview at half. So Lehigh with a 14 to 14-7. If I'm doing my math right. Not a math major. So nice comeback there for Lehigh. This kick off the side of the foot. And we'll be into the basic bench. Stansbury inside the 40. Here's the 207.
So what happened on that?
Came out and look, right at the foot of the official, Stansbury lineman didn't really care.
Right up the middle, but there's a fumble on the play.
Possession there for the Stallions.
When you're a
Stansbury
lineman, you get the
recovers.
chance to touch
It'll be
the ball,
second down and
you will
3.
do anything. It doesn't matter if it's your mother out there. You say, I need the ball.
We noticed that one.
Harris coming over to the sideline.
I'm paying attention to my phone, which has a noise game.
Like, oh, was there something he was going to come off or what we were doing there? They said it still really good inside the super jet.
Is there enough time to meet now?
I think they need one more first down.
Okay. I as well was not a math major, but hopefully I could go to Western Government and get a master's in math.
Only take you 1 year. When they offer that, you visit WG. Now you need to learn more. As this carry is going to go to the house, and it's Brock Wilson into the end zone once again. As Stansbury over 50.
Number 8, Brock Wilson,
Talk
runs it
about
in
the
for a
offensive
touchdown.
scoring prowess of this Stansbury team, and yeah, that was the fourth time this year they've eclipsed 50 points.
Well, the thing is, they're not traveling a ton of groups. When you see a 6A team and they're up by this much, usually the sophomores are playing or the freshmen are playing. But with Stansbury, they only have like 60 guys out there, so that's 2 or 3 deep at each position.
Extra point is good.
52-14. Stansbury, Brock Wilson into the end zone, getting out 2 interceptions tonight, both coming in the third quarter. And his second touchdown. Both touchdowns over 35 yards now. So, good night for Brock Wilson. Great start tonight for the Stallions. Well, let me ask you this question, Bruce. We talked about Timpview Lehigh.
Okay.
How do you think Stansbury matches up?
Stansbury team, you should see him at Bryce Eccles at the very least. That should be the expectation for Stansbury.
I think it's very reasonable they could get back there. The thing that's going to be interesting is how this RPI shakes out. Because coming in tonight, Timpview was number 1, Lehigh was number 4, Stansbury number 6 in the RPI. That's certainly going to shift after action tonight. Could Timpview Lehigh actually be set up for a crash course in the semifinal? There's a lot to still figure out before this season comes to an ultimate close. But the RPI, one of the things it's done is it has created some really interesting matchups at interesting times in postseason. And I don't think any more so or less so than home region standings did. But we've seen times even last year, Timpview Lehigh meeting, I think a little bit earlier than people may have expected.
Yeah, I hope they're on different sides of the bracket. If they need some human interaction with that, I'd love to be the human to go interact with that playoff bracket.
They don't want it. Second down here, a run. This could be the last play of the game as our clock got off. They're inside of 10 to go, and that will do
John
it.
Smith on the carry, goes over left side.
Sending out
Short
notice
pickup.
once again. They are the team to beat in Region 7, including their names in top 5A.
All right, that's going to conclude the game here. Stansbury beats Payson 52-14. Payson scored a touchdown in the first quarter, coming out strong, and then Stansbury just kind of took a crazy stance, just